welcome back to Kaku's Corner. And it's been a while, it's been a long while since I've come to you from my kitchen. But today I'm back here with another very easy recipe that they can put together in a very short amount of time. And the reasons why I like this recipe is because, well, there's three main reasons. First is because it's veggie based, and I like anything that encourages me to eat lots of vegetables, and so that's the main reason why I like this. Secondly, it's very flavorful without being spicy at all, and so this is a recipe that I can share with a lot of people who may not be able to eat spicy foods for one reason or another. And then finally, I like it because it's so quick and easy to put together. Like, you just get in the kitchen, chop your vegetables up, and whip it together in no time, and you have a very yummy sauce to put with whatever food it is that you're eating. So without talking too much, let's get into the video. But before you do that, if you haven't subscribed to Kaku's Corner, please subscribe. I try to put out different types of videos all the time, so if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you actually enjoyed the recipe. Alright, let's get into the recipe. You'll need some vegetable oil, a large sweet white onion, a large green bell pepper, a couple of Roma tomatoes, some spring onion, some spices, and I've got rosemary, thyme, and I also have a Maggi cube, and of course some salt and pepper. So to start off, you're just going to dice all of the vegetables, and this is what takes up the most amount of time with the cooking of this recipe. And so just take some time and dice all the veggies, and once that is all done, heat up the vegetable oil on a large skillet and heat that up over medium to high heat. And once that is nice and warm, then you go ahead and add in the onions. And while I fry my onions, I like to add some salt to it because I feel like it brings out the flavor of the onions even better. Now while that is frying over medium heat, then go ahead and put all the diced tomatoes and peppers together, cover it with the saran wrap, and pop in the microwave oven and just cook it for about 10 minutes. Doing this helps to reduce the overall cook time for this recipe. Now while these veggies are cooking in the microwave oven, don't forget to keep an eye on the onions that are cooking in the oil, and just stir them every so often so that they don't burn. And with the onions cooking, by now your kitchen will be smelling good from the sweet flavor of the onions. Now 10 minutes later, you get the veggies from the microwave and just add them to the frying onions and let all of these just cook together in the oil. At this point, I then go ahead and add in the spices as well as the seasoning cube, and just put that in there and mix it all up and let it cook a little bit longer on the heat. Now by the time I add these vegetables in, I'll typically let it cook for another maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and right before I turn off the heat, I then go ahead and add in the spring onions. You've probably been wondering where they've been this whole time. Well, you add them in right before you turn off the heat, and the reason why I do this is so that you have the extra crunch from the spring onions. Well, that's it, folks. That's all it takes to make the sweet onion sauce that goes perfectly with things like sweet potatoes or with boiled or fried plantains. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.